So I realized that I totally deserved another trip to Disneyland, so off I went. I attended the Oogie Boogie Bash at Disney's California Adventure. I always like how they say Disney's California Adventure as if we think it belongs to someone else. It doesn't. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I was dressed as Audrey Ramirez from Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Actually, at one point, someone came up to me and said, "Are you dressed as Anna Ramirez?" And I stared at her for a good 30 seconds going, "Who's Anna?" And then we talked about it, and it turns out that Ana Ramirez is what they call that character in other countries. Fancy that. A name that actually sounds Latina. Not like Audrey. I don't fucking know. It's the 1910s. Who knows what they were doing back then? I don't. Anyway, that wasn't even the most horrifying thing that really happened the whole time that I was there, because there was one part of the night, a big chunk of my night, you know, in a night where you only have a couple of hours to go around and do stuff. I spent that time in line for the Villain's Grove, which is really just the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, but with spooky stuff, allegedly. Anyway, I got in and it was a total shit show. It was choked with fog, and there were all these light projections everywhere, which probably would have been really cute if not for the fact that they were lost in the fog. I really felt like I was about to come out of like an 80s hair rock video, you know, and just out of the fog. And it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous and disorienting. And the thing is, the line to get through really backed up, so I couldn't even walk quickly through this fucking challenge trail, which usually is deserted most of the time the rest of the year, I must say. Because just everyone was trying desperately to get out. It was like being in a traffic jam, but right at the exit. I don't recommend it. I hope they don't do that next year. Oh, also, I didn't go alone. Harrison M. came with me, and he was dressed as Cusco from The Emperor's New Groove. The thing is, he got way more attention than I did, so I will not be taking him back there. Fucking thunder stealer. Speaking of intense pain that you're waiting and waiting to end without release, check out my movie pick for today, Spooky Buddies. It's about all these fucking puppies who have fucking kid owners running around after them trying to stop a fucking warlock. Like, I guess this was made for kids, but only if you think your kids are really fucking stupid. Again, I want to recap that. Talking puppies.
Maybe he wants to devour everything he sees. That's Butterball.
Unnecessary children.
Let's get out of here!
And a warlock. I cannot believe this movie got made. And yet I'm having to produce all of this by myself. There's no justice in the world. And that movie's still better than The Villain's Grove. Oh my god, I get so mad when I think about how much time I spent in there now. It was like an hour. And that was just to get in. That was not the time that I spent standing in that soup made of sweat, because it was a really hot Halloween night, and fake fog, and other people's perfume and BO. Oh god. Ugh. Why would you let me bring that up?
Take me and let the buddies go. You don't need them. Goodbye, buddies. No, dude! Don't!